Well, good morning, my friends. So I just uploaded another song. I did one last night and one this morning, so check them out when you get a chance. Let's see. We are in Job chapter 32. And when we last heard from some of Job's friends, Elihu was angry with Job, okay? And so now he's angry at Job. No, I mean 32 is when he's angry at Job. His other, the other chapter, 31, was Job was his profession of his integrity. So he's saying, look, I haven't done anything wrong. I've been, okay, that's what he's saying. And he hasn't done anything wrong. So, and if he did, he would own up to it. He said, in their ways, how he said it was, I would surely take it upon my shoulder and bind it as a crown to me for owning it, okay? So Elihu is angry with Job and his three friends. He reproves them for not satisfying Job. Okay, so these three men ceased to answer Job because he was righteous in his own eyes. Then was kindled the wrath of Elihu, the son of Massar-Fjeld, the Buzite of the kindred of Ram, against Job, and his wrath kindled because he justified himself rather than God. Okay, so also against his three friends with his wrath kindled, because they had found no answer and yet had condemned Job. Now Elihu had waited until Job had spoken, because they were elder than he, so he was younger. And then Elihu saw that the three had no answer in the mouth of these three men. Then his wrath was kindled. Now he's getting peeved. Okay, so, and Elihu, the son of Massar-Fjeld, the Buzite, answered and said, I'm young, and you are very old. Wherefore I was afraid and did not show you my opinion. I said, days should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. Not always true, but Okay, so there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Great men are not always wise. True. And neither do the aged understand judgment. Therefore I said, hearken to me, I also will show my opinion. Behold, I waited for your words. I gave an ear to your reason, whilst you searched out what to say. Yea, I attended unto you, and behold, there was none of you that convinced Job, or that answered his words. Lest you should say, we have found out wisdom. God thrust him down, not man. Now he hath not directed his words against me, neither will I answer him with your speeches. They were amazed. They answered no more. They left off speaking, so they became silent. Okay. Then I waited, for they spoke not, but stood still and answered no more. And I said, I will answer also my part. I will also show my opinion. For I am full of matter, and spirit within me constraineth me. Beholdeth, my belly is as wine, which hath no vent. It is ready to burst like a new bottle. I will speak that I may be refreshed. I will open up my lips and answer. Let me not, I pray you, accept any man's person, neither let me give flattering titles unto man. Okay, hang on 1 second. For I know not to give flattering titles. In doing so, my Maker would soon make me, or take me away. Chapter 33. Elihu offers to reason with Job. He excuses God from giving man an account of his ways. God calls men to repentance by visions afflictions and by ministry. Wherefore, Job, I pray thee, hear my speeches, and hearken to all my words. Behold, now I have opened my mouth, my tongue hath spoken in my mouth. My words shall be of the uprightness of my heart, and my lips shall utter knowledge clearly. The Spirit of God hath made me, and breath all the Almighty hath given me life. If thou canst answer me, set thy words in order before me, stand up. Behold, I am according to thy wish in God's stead. I also am formed out of the clay. Behold, my terror shall not make thee afraid, neither shall my hand be heavy upon thee. Surely thou hast spoken in mine hearing, and heard the voice of thy words, saying, I am clean without transgression, I am innocent, neither is there iniquity in me. Behold, he findeth occasion against me, he counteth me for his enemy. He putteth my feet in his stocks, he marketh all my paths. Behold, in this thou art not just. I will answer thee that God is greater than man. Why dost thou strive against him? For he giveth an account of any of his matters. For God speaketh once, yea, twice, yea, man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, in slumbering upon the bed. Then he opened the ears of men, and scaleth their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose, and hide pride from man. He keepeth back his soul from the pit, and his life from perishing by the sword. He is chastened also with pain upon his bed, and multitude of his bones with strong pain, so that his life abhorreth bread, and his soul dainty meat. His flesh is consumed away, that it cannot be seen, and his bones that were not seen stick out. So he's not eaten, he's sick. Yea, his soul draweth near unto the grave, and his life to the destroyers. If there be a messenger with him, an interpreter, one among 1,000, to show to man his uprightness, then he is gracious unto him, and saith, Deliver him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom. His flesh shall be fresher than a child's. He shall return to the days of his youth. He shall pray unto God, and he will be favorable unto him. And he shall see his face with joy, for he will render unto man his righteousness. He looketh upon men, and if any say, I have sinned and perverted that which was right, then it profited me not. He will deliver his soul from going to the pit, and his life shall see the light. Lo, all these things worketh God oftentimes with man, to bring back his soul from the pit, to be enlightened with the light of the living. Mark, O well, O Job, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I will speak. If thou hast anything to say, answer me. Speak, for I desire to justify thee. If not, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I shall teach thee wisdom. Chapter 34. Elihu accuses Job for charging God with injustice. God cannot be unjust. Furthermore, Elihu answered and said, Hear my words, O ye wise men, and give ear unto me, ye that have knowledge. For the ear trieth words, as the mouth tasteth meat. Let us choose to us judgment. Let us know among ourselves what is good. For Job hath said, I am righteous, and God hath taken away my judgment. Should I lie against my right? My wound is incurable without transgression. What man is like Job, who drinketh up scorning like water, which goeth in company with the workers of iniquity, and walketh with wicked men. Say that a couple times quick. For he hath said, It profited a man nothing that he should delight himself with God. Therefore hearken unto me, ye men of understanding. Far be it from God that he should do wickedness, and from the Almighty that he should commit iniquity. For the work of a man shall he render unto him, and cause every man to find according to his ways. Yea, surely God will not do wickedly, neither will the Almighty pervert judgment. Who hath given him a charge over the earth, and who hath disposed the whole world? If he set his heart upon man, if he gather unto himself his spirit and his bread, all flesh shall perish together, and man shall turn again into dust. If now thou hast understanding, hear this. Hearken to the voice of my words. Shall even he that hath right govern? Will thou condemn him that is most just? If it fit to say to a king, Art thou wicked? And to princes, Are you ungodly? How much less to him that accepteth not the persons of princes, nor regardeth the rich more than the poor? For they all are the work of his hands. In a moment shall they die, and people shall be troubled at midnight, and pass away. And the mighty shall be taken away without hand. For his eyes are upon the ways of man, and he seeth all his goings. There is no darkness nor shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. For he will not lay upon man more than right, that he should enter into judgment with God. He shall break in pieces mighty men without number, and set others in their stead. Therefore he knoweth their works, and he overturneth them in the night, so that they are destroyed. He striketh them as wicked men in open sight of others, because they turned back from him, and would not consider any of his ways, so that they cause the cry of the poor to come unto him, and he heareth the cry of the afflicted. When he giveth quietness, whom then can make trouble? When he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. That the hypocrite reign not, lest the people be ensnared. Surely it is a meet to be said unto God, I have borne chastisement, I will not offend any more. That which I see not teach thou me. If I have done iniquity, I will do it no more. Should it be according to thy mind, he will recompense it, whether thou refuse or whether thou choose, and not I. Therefore speak that thou knowest. Let men of understanding tell me, let a wise man hearken unto me. Job has spoken without knowledge, and his words were without wisdom. My desire is that Job may be tried unto the end because of his answers for wicked men. For he addeth rebellion unto his sin. He clappeth his hands among us, and multiplied his words against God. Okay, that ends this reading. We're at chapter 35. Hope that this is a blessing to you, and I'll be talking to you real soon. Okay, bye-bye.